In this video, I thought I would unbox the Space Marine Company Command. I like this set because it's got a good variety of Marines in here. And then, of course, since it's your generic Space Marines, you can pretty much convert them into whatever you want. Let's take a look, see what we got. We have the captain, and he is going to probably be the single, special figure that's in here. His options. Then the veterans. Company champion. And then finally, the apothecary. So, like I said, lots of great options in here. A pretty good bang for your buck. This guy will probably really be able to bolster any start collecting or starter set that you get. And then, of course, it's got your Citadel color palette where they talk about the different color schemes for them. So if you were to buy these, it'd be pretty easy to follow along, especially with going on to their YouTube channel and watching their videos. It's most likely going to use when they do their Marines, it's probably going to do these same colors. So it lets especially beginners a good kickstart, a good starting point for having an idea of what colors to get so they can paint them up. Let's take a look in the box and see what we got. Let's see if we can't pull this out semi-gracefully. There we go. And then, of course, our bases. And if I was to do these, I would probably upgrade the captains, or maybe even the apothecaries to the larger base. But there we go. Let's take a look what we got. And here would be the captain. I love that little bullet on chain right there. That's great. And then, of course, his helmet. And a little basing underfoot. A nice power sword, very nice. And then our first sprue for the other 5. So it looks like all of these guys are going to come on. The champion and the apothecary will all be here. It's in this set of 5. I like all these extras that they give to be able to upgrade the guys or be able to customize them in your fashion. And I like that's cute. That's a nice little added here we have for that champion. Looks like he's shielded. Nice little shield. Oh, what do we have hidden in the back? That's pretty cool. Then we have the legs. And I've already counted way more than 6 heads. So you will have options to choose from. So you can, again, the more stuff they give you, the better for customization. And then these little pouches. So of course, if you don't use these here, they are definitely awesome for throwing your bits bin and using elsewhere. And the final sprue. The hands and weapons. Now, I was looking at one Forge World character earlier, and something that I saw that they had done with him, which I bet could be duplicated on a set like this, where if you have these arms that are meant to hold the gun, because he has his little kind of open hand right there. I might try to take one of these and play it and move it around as best I can, and maybe try to make like a little green stuff towel to put in his hands, and then a power sword to look like he's wiping off his sword, wiping off the blood of a fallen foe, and then maybe put something, down on the base as if he's cut on like the head off of something or what have you. But I saw that in one of their commands, one of their special edition commands in Forge World, and that might be fun to try to duplicate. But that's what you have here. 1, 2, 3 sprues for your 6, or for your 5 command company soldiers. Again, you have your 3 veterans, there's gonna be 3 veterans, your champion, and your apothecary, and then your 1 sprue for the captain. Very awesome. And let's take a look before we head out the door at the material for real quick. And then of course we have the water decal sheet, your transfer sheet. Again, if you don't have any, if you're using these microsol, microset, these will really help those products to put those down. And then we have, for the captain, his 1-sheet assembly guide. And rules, kind of. And then for the command squad, here we go. Yep, I'm showing just 2 different helmet options. And again, all the different options that they're showing, all the different shoulder pad options. So again, you're seeing you're getting lots of different stuff, lots of different makeouts. And then of course, what I like to do is magnetize the hands. Of course, if I'm doing the gun that's holding, the hand that's holding, I will go ahead and put those together, and then put a magnet on either side So I kind of just slip it into the chest, and I'll put the shoulder pad, on them. But that way I can switch out the weapons on my guys, because when you're building your army, you never know what you're going to want to play that day, and it would not very cost effective to buy 2 or 3 of these just so you can have a Marine for each. So just buy yourself some magnets. It's a pretty easy process. And then the final side. So that would be our flag bearer veteran. Very cool. And that's the Space Marines Command Company. Yeah. Runaway box. Hope you enjoyed.